Yo, what's good, YouTube world? What it is, y'all already know what the slogan is. The one man force, the eyes and flavor of DFW Sports. Y'all already know how we rocking, baby. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. And before we go any further, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe, especially if you're on some sports, hit that notification bell. Anything that's coming out of Dallas Fort Worth, we gonna be talking about it from the fan perspective right here on Sports Rapz. This is the battleground for representing all the Dallas Fort Worth teams up in the Metroplex, baby, from the Cowboys, Stars, Rangers, Mavericks, Wings, everybody that we represent up in here, especially being the pro teams. We got us a nice little nightcap off tonight. It's been a little late. Kind of had to get over that Stars loss that they had, suffering their 2 straight losses, as we'll run over some breath about that. Talk about their, last few games, and then we're gonna really jump this off with the Dallas Mavericks as they're on their 2-game win streak right about now. Coming with 2 blowouts on top of that. So we'll dig into that, get that, and they do get ready for Sunday's matchup, matter of fact. So we'll talk about that. And then, we got some little preview of some Dallas Cowboy talk. That's what everybody want to hear and get to. So let's go ahead and do our thizzle. Like I said, this right here is the battleground right here. We represent, man. Trying to do some more things up on this channel. We trying to get this thing moving much more, and just trying to make sure we make hay, man. We just trying to do our thing and represent. We ain't trying to, be main media takeover, nothing like that. Brother, just, he've always wrecked shop with some sports. So, especially coming from where he's from, you know what I'm saying? So, as you know, I got on the green. It ain't no victory green tonight, unfortunately, but we'll talk about that here in a second. So let's go ahead and jump in and talk about some Dallas Mavericks real quick. As y'all know, they're on this long home game stand. They're going to have a lot of home games down here in the AAC in Dallas, and it's going to be pivotal that they, get their way. Now, this Monday, if you haven't checked me out on the PSF app, that's the Pro Sports Fans app, I've been doing a lot of live streaming over the Maverick games here, as I'm a Mav caster on that one. So make sure you download it. It's for free. Check it in. Check out the Mavs fan spot for all my people that's representing DFW, especially for the Mav Nation out there. Check me out right there. We gonna do some things right there, and it's just basically while the game is going live, I'll be going live, so it's pretty fun experience. Good thing to get a hold of. Real fun to be a part of. So big shout out to PSF for sure. Appreciate for putting me down. So we gonna talk about the Mavericks. They did lose that blowout game. What they remember when Luka had that 40-point triple-double we talked about, and and they beat the brakes off the Jazz. Well, the Jazz had beat the brakes off them. So for them to come back off of that being the first game of the new year, and knowing that they got nothing but home cooking, and let's be real, they got 2 easy layups coming against the Portland Trailblazers. They got 2 easy layups right there, and that's fine. What do you do with them? And I mean, in both games, Mavericks really took these boys to the woodshed. It was really no contest at all. Mavs won Wednesday night, 126-97. That, I mean, it was really Mavs handled the Mavs shooting 50% from the floor. That's, that's everything what you see with the Dallas Mavericks, especially with their offense getting. And it was the second game you get Kyrie back in the flux. The first game you could tell his legs ain't really with him. You know what I'm saying? Coming off an injury, but overall he got off to a hot start. And then in the second, basically in this game he got off quick. But Luka did exactly what Luka does, as he put up 41. You know what I'm saying? He put up 41, Kyrie put up 29. And like I say, you get them together healthy, I believe that they're going to put up over 120 points a game. And in this game together, Kyrie still ain't fully healthy. Luka wasn't fully healthy, as he took the next game off against the Portland Trailblazers that we're talking about here now. After you come off that first beat down, Luka's not healthy, so he steps out. he steps out. But give credit to the Mavericks. That was a total team victory blowout that they earned last night. Facts. They were in control of that game from tip start to, final buzzer. Mavs walked all over them 2 times in a row, bro. As Chauncey Billups, you talk about taking on a project. He is taking on a massive project right here. But Mavs, in all, you had a lot of contribution. He had 6 Mavericks in double figures. And it was led by Kyrie, who had 24. And you think, damn, 24. He had 9 rebounds. He didn't go off for like 35 plus. It was no need to. Really wasn't no need to. Jaden Harden, who should be getting much more run if he just keep his head focused, gave you 19. Derrick Jones Jr., he gave you 12. Josh Green, my bad. Trying to get these notifications off. And then we back. That was a long pause. That was a long pause. But looking back at it, you still had what, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Mavericks in double figures. Kyrie didn't even really have to do too much, bro. He was 10 of 18 from field. Did his thing. Like I said, Jaden Harden been playing some good ball. He getting his minutes. Tim Hardaway Jr., he gave you 19 points. So, like I said, and AJ Lawson played some big ball coming down the stretch for sure. No, nothing intended. But they were so small, they won't get away with the type of lineup that they had. They will not get away with the type of lineup that they had. No, sir. No, sir. They will not get away with the type of lineup that they had. They were so small, bro. They went small all day, all night. They got lucky. They still came out with a blowout. Everybody was hitting shots, and the Mavericks were being more aggressive. So they're now on the 2-game win stretch, as I believe they get ready to play Minnesota Sunday. So right after the Mavericks game, right after the Cowboys basically clinch the NFC East and the number 2 seed, Mavericks tip off down here against the Timberwolves, a team that done had our number coming out this year so far. Yep. Timberwolves favored by basically 2.5 points. Hopefully we get Luka come back. But the problem is, like I said, against the Blazers, you could go small the way you were able to. But you're not going to be able to do that against Minnesota. That's not happening, bro. That is Noriega say? That is not happening. That's not happening. It's not going to work. So Derek Lively looked like he's still going to be out a while. And then Maxi Kleber, he's still going to be out. Mavs going to be in this small ball. So they're going to put up a lot of points, but they're going to give up a lot of points. Just because right now they're just, even though they're still rebounding pretty decently. But against Minnesota, basically one of the top team, if not the top team in the Western Conference, they're gonna have some trouble. They've been having trouble with them all year, even when healthy. They damn sure gonna have some trouble with them when they don't have their full horses. Facts, Jack. So basically, right after the Cowboys game, it's going to be hard to try to go live. Well, I'll go live. I'll just, I'll have it up in front of me, and we'll pay attention to that game that way. So, because we got to have an instant reaction. You know what I'm saying? We got to. So, that's that part. Let's talk about these stars, man. Bro, stars, they kind of tripping as well, bro. And they're on a 2-game loser streak. Well, actually, I believe they're on a 3-game loser streak, man. Yeah, they're on a 3-game losing streak as they lost to the Canadians, as we talked about. They opened the year losing to the Canadians, and then they lose to Colorado. These are all good teams, though, matter of fact, that they're playing right now. They lost to Colorado, man, in a game. They lost it in overtime. It was a game that, like I say, the Stars are like, if they jump out, if they get the lead, it's hard for them to hold on to it. If they're trailing, they're never out. And that was one of those games against Colorado. Colorado's a good team. Colorado didn't give up. Really, what Colorado did was really what the Stars have been doing, where they might have been down, but they were never out of it. They were never out of it. And I mean, with final seconds left coming to go, they tied up and put the Stars in a tough position to try to finish it out. Yeah. Like I said, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell. All my people who rocking with DFW Sports, let's go it that way. And then you look at tonight against the Predators, man. Another good team. But Stars had a strong second period, but Predators had a better third period. Two guns. What's up, my guy? Hey, big shout out to my man Mikey Two Guns. If y'all haven't seen me, follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Drewski Selfmade. My man be putting on for all Boston sports, man. Like I said, he keeps your boy sharp. Mikey Two Guns, these are these dog hours right here where we either creating stuff or we just trying to stay on our grind right now, my guy. I'm trying to drown out some of these tears I got from the Stars suffering. They ain't won all year so far. They over on the year. It hurts, man. It hurts. Say, look, that Dallas swag rocking, man. Like I said, it was game day. You know how when you go to the games, this is the battleground for, the school. You go to the games, they have the towels over the seats. You know what I'm saying? So basically every game day, whatever the game is, tomorrow, when we talk about the Cowboys, it'll be the Cowboys one up on there. And when we talk Mavs, as you'll see me on the PSF app, I saw you on there doing your thing tonight, matter of fact, for the Boston game. So big shout out. As y'all know, he's also the host of it's still our Bleeping City for his YouTube. Make sure you check him out right there, holding it down for Boston sports. But now it's a switch up on IE Sports Radio, where it's Titletown Sports, if I'm not mistaken, where he has his permanent co-host in Swizzle. So look out for them. That dude be grinding. That dude is in the trenches. How I feel when y'all check out my blogs from the games and stuff like that, it's like being in the trenches. My man is in the trenches, and that's where I fucks with it 100 ways. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to my man Mikey Two Guns. Appreciate you for joining in, man. I know it's late night over there in Boston, but y'all and them seas is hot right now. So I understand you doing your thing and keeping it live over there, but jumping over these Stars, man, they haven't won a game all calendar 2024 to start off, and they have been playing good teams, but it'd be good to see them finally try to, break the cycle here. as their next game. They'll play Monday against the Minnesota Wild. As we got history with them, as we had the tough playoff with them last year, and that's where he got the playoff towel right there. So big shout out to my man Mikey Two Guns, man. Like you say, man, we be grinding, bro. And it's people who do when people want to like criticize social media content creators, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not like a 9 to 5, but if you're trying to be good at it and bringing content, it's a grind, bro. Like to do this and have your nerves right. Because I almost was slighted to say I'll just do a live tomorrow, but it was like, nah, man, get this out the way. You need to be keeping up. You need to be doing things. You're doing other stuff. You putting a lot of energy into the other stuff that you're involved into, and I'm always appreciated for the opportunity. But that much you put into that much you put into your 9 to 5, your job, your hustle, whatever, you need to put into this. So it gets grind. You got to make sure everybody is on the same page. Every you got to do what's necessary, and this is how we're having fun, and this is how we stay sane, because sports really is a fun way of looking at life in a lot of ways. So, man, this is, and we love our sports teams, and to be finally ingratiated in the conversation of Title Town, a sports Title Town. Now that you done got the Rangers to finally pull that thing off, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's big up for sure. So, but I like to see the Stars kind of shake back. They're in a tough bind. They're still waiting on Jake Ottinger to come back. Man, Scott Wedgwood, man, I gotta give him props, because like I said, this dude, I think tonight was his 10th straight start game. So this dude ain't getting no rest. So I can't get mad at the goalie play. I can't get mad at that. I can see him getting fatigued. It's up to the Stars to make sure they keep him clean, but not having Miro Haskinen, that hurts as well. So it's trying to find out what's going to happen with him coming down the stretch. So hopefully he's good. And make sure you get your All-Star, get your NHL All-Star voting in for your guys. Same way with the Dallas Mavericks. Get your voting in. And the same way with your Dallas Cowboys, as we done already had them into the Pro Bowl. So you ain't even got to do that. But now as it's basketball and hockey season, man, get your Mavs, get your Stars up in there, dog. Let's go. Let's go do that. So let's go ahead and talk about tomorrow's game that has a lot riding on it. A lot riding on it. Cowboys go for the NFC East. They go for their third consecutive 12-win season. 12-win season, 3 consecutive times. Gonna go for the division 2 out of 3 times. And it's in Washington against one of the, a team that's basically is about to have a whole new everything. My brothers get on to me because when they say I be speaking coaches getting fired. And I'm like, bro, it ain't nothing like that. But I always tell them, y'all watch ball just like I watch ball. Y'all can see the writing on the wall. So I'm not going to say anybody about losing their job, but, some things are going to be changing. Facts. Some things are going to be changing over there in Washington. So, Cowboys, all y'all have to do is just the remedy, the formula is simple for y'all, bro. It's really simple. Defense, don't give up too many. Keep them out the end zone. I know y'all run game is suspect. That's because we don't have missing Jonathan Hankins. We're not good up the middle right there on the defensive tackle spot. And then you get your linebackers, they're already undersized. So I get it. So defense is just about keeping them out the end zone. Keep them out the end zone. Try to limit your chunk plays that you're giving up on defense. Try to limit those explosive plays. Offense is going to be strictly about y'all taking care of the football and starting fast. Taking care of the football and starting fast is something you're going to have to do. If you want to get this NFC East crown and bring these playoffs down here to AT&T Stadium where you have 116 straight defense, look, some dudes are out there playing for their job. So it's all about the energy coming out. They know you got a lot to play for. And if you come out and step on their neck early, everybody will start getting ready to, well, at least that's on that Burgundy side. They will start getting ready to make their off-season plans with their family and stuff like that. You know, that type stuff. And then bring a playoff down here to AT&T Stadium. Now we tried it in 2021. And it failed miserably. It failed miserably because of the 49ers. There'll be a lot of things going on this week. There'll be a lot of things going on this week. I'm going to be involved in some things. And like I said, if it's playoff week, you might see the face every week. I mean, every day of the week. We're going to try to get a grind like that, man. As you know, this stuff can kick off. And my man Mikey Two Guns is right, man. Got to give him a reason to quit early in the game, man. And that's just been the Cowboys. It's been more in AT&T Stadium. That offense start off fast. Defense can get a turnover. You're most likely done. You know what I'm saying? But looking at this game is always going to be hard. It's always going to be hard. It's a divisional game, and dudes is, like I say, they're going to come out with the intensity that they can still go out in the bang. But if the Cowboys are able to step on them early, then they'll make their reservations to go ahead and get up out of there. And we're all hoping that more than anything in this game, everybody comes out healthy. That is the most important key right there. Everybody got to come out healthy. Everybody got to come out healthy. And as long as that happens, regardless how it falls, they come out healthy. I like our shot. But the run game has been suspect. Dak, there's no hiding, bro. Now, it's on your shoulders, but as I say, bro, still take care of the football. Everything is really at your disposal, Dak. You got one of the top weapons in the league in CeeDee Lamb. You got a veteran receiver in Brandon Cooks. You got Jake Ferguson being that guy for you if he can just stay consistent and catch the football. Tony Pollard is not the Tony Pollard we knew prior going to injury, but Tony Pollard is still good enough to help you out. See, can't wait to see how I bring it for the playoffs, man. Ooh. Yes, sir. This right here, this is the practice version. I wish I was able to start going live last year while doing the playoffs, but I went to the watch parties because they was always on the road. So now that they're at home, man, I done bit at the apple too many times to get to the playoff. To get to these Cowboy games, all these blogs I got, man, I don't know there, bro. I don't know. But to preview everything and go through this playoff run, I'm going to be live. Real talk. We're going to be, we're going to be holding it down. And at the same time, we still going to be holding it down for everybody else as well. For sure. Hey, we going to do some things. like I said, if we can't get to the game, we'll just hit the Texas Live atmosphere. And I mean, that's a packed atmosphere. It kind of make me itch thinking about it. But being a playoff game and all that type of stuff, if he can't get to the game, he'll just at least probably post up at Texas Live, where it's just right across the street and it's just an entertainment spot where it's going to be thick of everybody up in there. So, hey, we shall see. We shall have this coming down. And then it'd be interesting to see who we match up with. But before we go there, though, you know, I got to be like your man Bill Belichick would do, you know. Yeah, we're focused on Washington. Yeah, we're just focused about Washington. I mean, we're just focused about Washington. Bro, hey, Two Guns, tell me this, bro. If the Patriots do get rid of Bill Belichick, like if they do part ways, low key, is it like a refreshing feeling for you to see a new head coach that will probably have some more possible flair to him? You know what I'm saying? Ooh, do you think that would probably happen? And would you like that? You know what I'm saying? Hey. Man, big shout out to my nephew. What's up? What's up, G? Hey, man, like I said, I don't know how this man right here is a Washington fan. You know what I'm saying? My old man was a Washington fan. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't understand him. But he says he's ready. Like I said, he's ready for the game. But the Washington team is ready to make the family reservations. You know what I'm saying? They about to make family reservations here. Got to go and take care of the family. Man, appreciate you for joining the chat, nephew. It's all gravy, man. We'll holler at you tomorrow. You know, hey, we'll do a pregame. We ain't running. We like this type of party. For sure. For sure, man. Like I said, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe, notification bell. Man, we're going to keep trying to bring content. Cowboys going for their 12th victory for the third consecutive time in these 3 years. Something's got to shake. They always say the third time is the charm. You finally get Jimmy Johnson into the Cowboys ring of honor. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, I need the Cowboys to just come start out hot. You start out hot, it's even better because you make them quit early. Now you can rest Dak, CD. You know, it all plays into good favor if you come out and step on their neck. That's what I'm hoping they come to do. On the road, ain't nobody from what. It'll be some diehard Washington fans there, but it is going to be Cowboy takeover there, man. So it ain't AT&T Stadium, good Lord. We all know that. But it'll have the Cowboy Nation up in there. Big facts. Big facts. He said, I'm ready for a coach who shows a little charisma with the media. I feel you, man. Hey, Bill Belichick, bro. Man was winning. He was winning, no doubt. But it was like, bro, I understand the next, you know, we're focused just on the next task ahead, but don't nobody really want to work for a boss like that if he's, you know what I mean? Just that he turns you into a robot. Come on, man, we trying to live. That worked in the 90s and shit like that. It ain't working here. So I feel you on that, man. I feel you on that because when winning is straight, but bro, when the losing happening and you over here trying to like downplay the media and doing all that stuff, nah, bro, you can't be doing that. Hey, so we're on the Washington. Yeah, we're on the Washington. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. The thing I'm just more nervous about, if the Cowboys let this team hang around, you might have some guys that know that I'm trying my hardest to without saying it, but there might not be some people that there might be some folks that won't be around next season. So you'll probably have a team that will be probably playing to go send them out the right way. I tried my best. And now, if it happens, I don't want my brothers coming back talking about, bro, you be coming. Bro, I ain't call for nobody job, bro. Stop that. So I tried my best to politically walk myself around that, like carefully. So, hey, I tried. But that go out there and here we go. And they put up a, I wouldn't even say an early touchdown. We would like a touchdown, but if they go out and get points in a good rhythm, you know what I'm saying? Limit these penalties. And like I said, for the defense, it's going to be up to the corners just to make sure they're not going into the postseason on a bad note. They really got to make sure that their heads are in right. And I'm hoping it is. It's going to be an interesting thing as us and Philadelphia play at the same time, but we're not worried about no Philadelphia because, also I be wanting to wear this Stars green to be trying to troll Philly. You know what I'm saying? They be like, how you a Dallas fan but got green? I'm like, bro, that is the Stars. You know what I'm saying? But I like to throw it in y'all face just to be like, y'all green Vindy. Because y'all messed around and was 10-1 and talked all that shit. Y'all talked a land full of shit. Well, look at you now. I told you, quit talking shit. Look at you now. You know what I'm saying? So, hey. To see y'all get walked down in the season like that, that sucks, man. I know it sucks. And you're going to mess around. Remember all them years of Cowboys, and this is not me shading Romo. This is probably more saying like the Jason Garrett era. I put it more on that. Come down to the last game of the season. With the division on the line, we was always the one choking it away. Well, look at Philly. You got A.J. Brown over here talking about this stuff keep happening. I'm going to go play in Jerry World. Nah, bro, I don't even want you. Because if you're willing to do stuff like that, I don't even want you. Nah, you can stay over there, bro. Nah, you can stay over there, bro. Nah, bro. How hard do the Cowboys go tomorrow for the 2 seed? Because that's what I'm saying, man. Main thing is I need them to come out healthy. I need them win, lose, or draw. I need y'all to come out healthy because we are already in there. But how hard do you go? You go as hard knowing that you have won 16 straight home games. That does mean something. What that means is, see, everybody done spoke this stuff. They can't play on the road. They're not a good team on the road. Well, damn, if they end up going on the road, that shit might spook them. It done been said so much. Well, now you look at it, you have won 16 straight home games. You're a different team when you're at home. Well, if you bring it home and you're that different team, I think you go hard for it. So that's how I would answer that. And for Philadelphia, for y'all to sit there and, talk all that stuff about how Jalen Hurts was so much of a better quarterback and just for him to come down here and get his ass spanked. Brother Ben done told you one thing that's the difference between Dak era and Tony Romo's era. Now, look, everybody's going to say Tony Romo never had a defense like this one is, but everybody keeps saying that. But at the end of the day, the Cowboys defense don't be that dominant. More times than not, they just creating a lot of takeaways, and they're kind of keeping you off out the end zone. That's really what type of defenses have been these 12 win season that you've been getting. Difference between Dak and Romo. Dak has easily, farly controlled the NFC East more than Tony Romo ever had. Look, and this is not me pinning the quarterbacks against each other, but I'm just saying the difference. Tony Romo's difference was he could take the Noah Browns, the Miles Austin, the no-name guys, and give them careers, the Jesse Hollies. That was Romo's skill set. He was able to find and make receivers better, no lie. Dak Prescott, on the other hand, it's not to say he can't do it, but that's not what really he does. His trait is more of he's gonna get it done, and I kind of seen Jalen Hurts that way too. A guy it don't look pretty all the time, but he's way better than Jalen Hurts. The proof is in the pudding. Look at the records when they play. Every time Jalen Hurts come down here, he gets smacked. Every time. What is going on? Every time. That's what happened. So, hey. Man, home game, I'm telling you. I will say this. There is extreme amount of pressure on Mike McCarthy. Dak Prescott is not out the woodworks. He's not out of it. He's going to be straight just because they're going to be in the playoffs. And he has been playing some of his best ball his whole career. He has been doing that. But the pressure, everything is on how the offense will look. So Mike McCarthy got to be aggressive. But there's extreme amount of pressure on Mike McCarthy for the simple fact you win this game, that's 3 straight 12-win seasons. Let you lose 2 in the first round at home in the wild card at home. That will make some changes around here. I don't care if the offense put up 50 points and they lose. There will be some changes around here. You can bet you that. And I've been on the Mike McCarthy train of saying, how do you fire somebody who has 3 straight consecutive 12-win seasons if they win, barring they win them all? How do you do that? How do you do that? Because Jerry Jones, last time I checked, he had a coach that went 3 8-8 seasons. 3 8-8 seasons, bro, and he kept him around. Do y'all really think he will fire a guy after 3 12 consecutive win seasons? 3 consecutive postseason appearances? The question is, if you lose at home. On the road, it'd be how it look. But there's going to be a lot of pressure on the Cowboys and Dak Prescott because you come down here to AT&T Stadium and have a home playoff game. The expectation is going to be for y'all to continue that home winning streak. Yeah. Hey. You know like I know. You know like I know. So, hey, that dude had no business being around that long. But Jerry kept him. Why? I have no idea. And everybody was on the fence with Romo then too. Oh, he's good. He just needed defense. Oh, Jason Garrett ain't the guy, But a lot of those games came down to the end of the season, and you saw it get thrown away. Facts, bro. These are facts. So, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Them in those years, bro, they forced me to really get on my whole DFW sports thing. Those Jason Garrett years, like the Rangers they've been doing good from about 2002 on. You know what I'm saying? They had brought A-Rod down. I mean, mid 90s, was one thing. You had Juan Gonzalez, you had Pudge, and that made it to the 2000s, and then they added A-Rod, but then had Mark McLemore. They had some dudes. They just didn't have no pitching. But being a kid and then growing up as a teenager and then a young, basically, adult, it was just football. And then he just kept having them heartbreaks like that. Just really kept having them heartbreaks, and he ended up watching the Stars way much more. You know what I'm saying? Ended up watching the Mavericks way much more, which in those Jason Garrett years, you did have the Rangers in the World Series, and then you had the Mavs at least win a title in that span. So that's what started forcing me to watch all that. And then before 2016 happened, like I said, from like 2010 to 2013, it was just, man, I really got into hockey much more. Basketball we was really into. And then I got into baseball much more because Cowboys was so hit and miss and just an average team, more being under Jason Garrett, and wasn't really feeling that. So, but hey, it's full circle now. It's a full title town now. I look for the Cowboys to go ahead and finish the job. I like for them to get out early so they can go ahead and rest up their folk and get healthy and get ready to have this homestand to try to get to somewhere they have not been in 28 years. They say you speak things into existence. You're going to keep hearing me say this. They say your tongue will speak things into existence. Cowboys Nation has said for decades the Cowboys will not win another Super Bowl until Jerry Jones put Jimmy Johnson into the Cowboys Ring of Honor. It finally happened. Let's see if that's true. Let's see if that is true. I'm hoping it is. I'm hoping it is. Like I said, y'all already know where y'all at. It's the battlegrounds right here. It's DFW Sports Rapz, baby. I'm the one-man force, the eyes and flavor of DFW Sports. We holding it down, baby. And y'all know where to follow me on the social media sites. Follow me on X at Drewski Selfmade. Follow me on Instagram at It's Drewski, baby. And we can always talk some more stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and end this one. It's getting late here tonight. We about ready to cross over and get ready for the finale of the NFL regular season. Cowboys got a lot on the line, and I look for them to go ahead and do their thing. And appreciate my boy Mikey Two Guns for joining in the chat, my guy. Hey, big shout out to you. Like I said, man, y'all make sure y'all follow him on social media sites at Mikey Two Guns. Follow his channel at Our Bleeping City. Mikey Two Guns is representing the best way for Boston sports. I mess with it as, hey, them C's come down to AAC 22nd of January, so that'll be fun if we, I know Swizzle, she got some things to say about Kyrie. You do too. So it's all 11 game. We can do something. So I'm looking forward to it. Appreciate you for shouting out, my guy. Appreciate it, man. And we'll get to it, my guy. We will get to it. So appreciate for everybody. Appreciate my nephew for checking in. I'll talk to you tomorrow. He don't like the Mavericks. It's not the Mavericks. It's Luka Doncic he hate on. So we don't throw that in his face after the Cowboys win against his Washington team, and then he go battle against Ant-Man again. So Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. I'll catch up with y'all tomorrow. I might have my brothers on live going for the pregame finale. Until then, man, do everything with love, because you know what that means. Love is law. And love always wins, and that's law. So until then, man, I'll catch up with y'all tomorrow. We'll live stream. We'll keep it strictly Cowboys, and we're going to go in. So before I leave, I just got one thing to say to y'all, man.